Hello. So today we are going to be talking about an idea, okay? Just an idea and kind of like an idea for a trade. Now, this is not a buy sell recommendation and probably not a successful, it's not a recommendation of any kind. It is just an idea we're discussing. So the discussion is related to Gandhar Oil Refinery, India. Okay. So what happened? This quarter was an absolute blowout quarter because of the war in oil. So the war happened due to which the selling price of the product that Gandhar Oil Refinery is selling, it shot up, but the cost of production did not shoot up like that, due to which you can see revenues just exploding, profits just exploding. You can just see here, March 2026 quarter, 1,093 crores in sales. Then quarter one fiscal year 27, 1,731 crores in revenue, just a massive shoot up, massive surge. And you can see the margins, operating profit margins from 5.81%. This is quarter over quarter. 16% operating profit margin in this one, 3.39% net profit margin. And it's like only 3 point something, 2 point something. This quarter, 11.89%. Okay, so this is first. This was a surprise quarter, a blowout quarter due to an unusual situation that is a war. Then let's come to the price. I think my net is a little slow. Wait. The price. Yes, okay, we finally have the price. So after the earnings came out, okay, after the earnings came out, the share price jumped from 282 to around 223, and now it is currently around 250. So what exactly is the trading setup? What is the idea? So basically, this blowout quarter, the share price dumps. So the idea is, can it now go back to the highs and beyond? That is the entire idea. It is just an idea, okay? Just potential on idea. It's not an execution. It's definitely not recommendation. So what is the peak? 282 times 282 rupees. Currently, it's 250. So we're looking at from 250, can it go to 282 and beyond? That's the idea. One important thing to see here is that this earnings, the baseline, the fundamental, that is the earnings, can they keep up or not? In the latest conference call, the management said that they're expecting, at least for the next 1 or 2 quarter, these kind of margins to either maintain or be somewhere similar or close. So if management is saying, okay, again, only management is just saying, okay, the next quarter, who knows what can happen? Okay, the margins may just fall back to usual, and I'm looking like a clown. So management is currently just projecting, just saying that they feel the next quarter two and quarter three of fiscal year 27 margins and perhaps the price realizations for the revenue are going to be somewhere similar. They said margins, I'm saying the price realization stuff. So that is the entire setup. One, we feel that there was this blowout quarter. It can perhaps be sustained or close to sustained for the next, let's say, quarter or two. Maybe. It's a maybe. And then the margins can also be perhaps close to sustained and be this huge deviation from the usual stuff that they have seen. And we are hoping, that's a hope, just a hope, that the share price that dumped from the high of 282, can we slowly make it up from 250 to 60 and perhaps have a 10% gain, 10%, 15% gain if it goes beyond 282. That is the entire trade. And I guess maybe, just maybe, on based on this trade, I will purchase, what is the current share price? 250. I will purchase around one, okay, maybe I will purchase one share. I guess adjacently, we can talk about the Vikrant engineering stuff. Bought some shares, hoping for the significant improvement. Quarter one was a disaster. It was a horrible quarter. The share price dumped. I'm out. Again, not a buy sell recommendation. If someone actually took that as a buy sell recommendation, they, I think, also did bad as I did. So that is the entire setup. Gandhar Refinery, this huge blowout, kind of a unique quarter, like a weird quarter, weird blowout quarter, and the earnings kind of similar quarter to quarter three, kind of maintaining that kind of blowout nature. And from the dump that happened, the dump is important part also. The dump that happened, going back to the all-time high before the dump, or the high before the dump, and perhaps beyond. That is the entire setup. Let us see how it works out or not. Bye.